Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, troops, wherever you are in the world, and welcome back to the channel. Mark, that's me, my words. As always, before I get into this very quick video, please continue to hit that subscribe button down there. If you do enjoy the content, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Troops, what a week it's been in the financial markets. There's a bit to talk about. Lots around AMC, lots around GameStop, lots around UBS and Credit Suisse. So let's get into it and have a look. See what this crazy financial system has thrown up in the last 7 days. So, troops, the big news over the weekend is the UBS Credit Suisse merger. UBS agreeing to take over Credit Suisse for $3.25 billion. It says here, the Swiss government forces through a takeover. I mean, why, changing laws on the weekend so that shareholders don't get a vote just to protect banks that have made bad bets, to protect a system that doesn't work. It makes me feel a bit sick, to be honest, that that's what they do over the weekend when people are powerless to act. Or we're just going to force this through. It's for the better of everybody. Really? Okay. Don't get it at all. Anyway, a juicy bit that came out of that is that the Swiss National Bank is going to insure UBS from losses, potential losses of unwinding Credit Suisse toxic assets. Now, there is some speculation out there that toxic assets includes short GME positions, short AMC positions. So really interested to see how that feeds into our stonks over the coming days and weeks. But let's see how all this plays out. I mean, they're all in cahoots. They've all jumped on it. They've all put their little statement out saying, yeah, we're all in this together. We're all gonna be doing the right thing. Fed, ECB, Bank of England, Bank of Japan, Bank of Canada issue coordinated statements. Of course they do, troops. Of course they all speak in the same language. Let's not pretend that it's anything other than collusion behind closed doors between all these powerful entities that just ride roughshod over law, over what's right and what's wrong. There's just we know what to do. We know to do what's best, really. So why are we even in this mess then? Anyway, I digress, troops, I digress. Some news for AMC last week, as we were all aware, that there was the shareholder vote on, what was it? Increasing the number of AMC to 550 million, converting APE back to AMC, and then reverse split of APE 10-1. All three things went through. Okay, for transparency, troops, I voted against everything. I think it's absolutely catastrophic for AMC. I've just written this off now. I've written it off as a bad bet from my side. I don't see how this is going to help. And the charts kind of reflect that. When you look at, how it was last week. I mean, let me get AMC up here. Give me a second. Let me get AMC up. I mean, look, there's the vote there, Tuesday. Says it all, troops. I've put another line in here, resistance 408, something like that. That's our last line of defence. I honestly believe if we drop below that, we're going to go lower than 377. And it wouldn't surprise me if we went below APE. Now, there's this court case on as well. I know that AMC have moved to get that dismissed based on the overwhelming majority of shareholders that voted in favour of those proposals. So we'll see how that plays out. But at the moment, that's delaying AMC from taking the action of putting that vote into effect. Also, I noticed that Antara have sold their shares. They've also got a load of put contracts for $2 and $3 on AMC. BlackRock have sold 40% of their position, according to filings on Fintel. So, listen, we don't know everything. We don't know what's going on. It's not transparent. It's not open. There's people that are privy to information that we're not privy to. So we just got to see how it goes, troops, over the coming days and weeks. And just, but for me, I'm probably as bearish on AMC as I've ever been, to be honest. I don't see how this is any good for the company. With GameStop, again, we looked at this head and shoulders pattern. That broke down over the last few days. So that is now invalidated. I'm going to take that out. Where are we? Do it here. Take these out because that is invalidated now. But never fear, troops. We've got another pattern that has formed. Oh, yes. It's called the double bottom. So you see here, we've dropped down here. And then we've bounced back up here. And now we've dropped back down here. And what we've got is this double bottom which has formed here. Almost to the penny, troops. Double bottoms are generally, what did that get down to a low of? 1553 and 1541. So we're almost there, troops, there or thereabouts. And this is generally a bullish signal. So let's stick another line in there and see what happens. This week, it's GameStop earnings. I'm just going to flick back to the websites here. It's GameStop earnings tomorrow, 21st of March. Now, with the Credit Suisse and UBS merger, like I said, there is some talk around toxic assets, bullet swaps from Archegos involving AMC, GameStop, maybe some other meme stocks. I hate that, meme stocks. Maybe some other stocks in there. But earnings tomorrow, we'll see what happens. Again, Ryan Cohen has made it clear his ambition is for short-term profitability. We've seen that over the previous quarters where, losses have come down, blah, blah, blah. DRS numbers, looking forward to seeing that. Last count was 71 million after the rug pull last year. Has that increased at all? So a lot of things going on this week in the markets, troops. A lot to look out for. How is the Wall Street going to react? How are the global markets going to react to UBS and Credit Suisse? What is next for AMC? What is next for GameStop earnings tomorrow? If you've been in this long enough, probably going to get hammered as we go into earnings with GameStop, as we always do. So do keep an eye out for that, troops. Don't be surprised if we see some red. But yeah, whoo, what a week it was. What a week it promises to be. It's really, really interesting. Just, take out your positions, take out your bias. Just looking at this objectively now, what's going on in the financial markets is really, really interesting. But I'm interested to hear from you guys as well. What's your opinions? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think about the AMC vote? What are you expecting from GameStop earnings? Anything like that, do let me know, troops. With that being said, as always, do take care of yourselves and each other. I wish you a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, troops.